Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So, our speaker for today talks about teenage pregnancy. So, please help me welcome Mr. Neil Micoricilia. A round of applause, please.
To further understand why teenage pregnancy is such an issue. First, I will discuss some of the biggest causes of teenage pregnancy and discuss some of the solutions that have been brought up. To begin, I will talk about some of the situations that teens are put in that can lead to becoming pregnant at a young age. There are many supposed causes for teenage pregnancy, some more common than others. Most high schools have a health education class. One of the most pressing issues that the Filipino youth are facing today is teenage pregnancy. The Philippine population will reach 108.8 million in 2020, according to the Philippine Statistic Authority or PSA estimate. More than 53 million are below 25 years of age, including 10.3 million adolescent girls 10 to 19 years old. On the flip side, a lot of kids who know all about birth control are simply too scared or too embarrassed to ask about it. Girls might be afraid to ask their parents about birth control because she is afraid that her parents will be displeased that she is having sex. And for boys might be afraid or embarrassed to buy a condom. When you are young and you didn't know the difference between right and wrong, peer pressure is an easy thing to give into. As sad as it is, rape is another source of multiple teenage pregnancies. To avoid being pregnant in a young age, you should always say no to sex. And now, I will give you a piece of knowledge or skills on how to refuse sex. So, on how to say no, we have verbal and non-verbal way on how to refuse. So in verbal, when you say no to the person who wants to be sex with you, first, you should say it firmly and with conviction so that they can say they can't say that you seem to be hesitant whether to reject it or not. And secondly, say it repeatedly. Don't give in. Because we know that we Filipinos do not immediately agree with the first attempt or when they first ask us. So there is always the next question of whether we want to or not. So third, give a reason for not wanting to do. Tell them that you're not ready to engage in that situation. Tell them that you need to complete your study first before you engage in that thing. And now, how to say no in a non-verbal way. First, shake your hand. Second, serious facial expression and direct eye contact. You need to be serious when you are refusing his or her wants. Direct eye contact because when you don't look into his eyes, it's as if you are not telling the truth. It as if you want it, but you're ashamed to say, right? Third, push their hands away. If you are feel uncomfortable when he touches you, then push their hands away. Lastly, turn your back and walk away. If you don't want to have sex with him, then you must walk away immediately because it might be turned into rape. You will become a victim of rape. So, Commission on Population and Development joins the call of our legislators to immediately addresses those challenges in 2021. and beyond with numerous programs in place and many others in the pipeline. These are expresses needs of publics whom we serve and they should not be ignored. POPCOM has also instituted helplines in all regions nationwide, considered as key communication interventions in the area of adolescents' health and development, or AHD, where Filipino youth can consult for their concerns on adolescents' sexuality and reproductive health. So POPCOM has also partnered with the Department of Social Welfare and Development to focus on the social protection of teenage mothers, including the provision of psychosocial support to the families of these young mothers. The POPCOM is the one who gives seminars to these youngsters to guide them and how to avoid being pregnant at a young age. I am exceptionally appreciative to Mrs. Imelda Basalo, who helped out Popcom on the grounds that she pointed out the instant of young pregnancy here in the town of Barili. I am likewise appreciative on the grounds that I am one of the advocates of Popcom who emphasize this issue. I also have a classmate who is my advocacy partner, which is Mary Grace Opsema. So remember, when you are saying no to risky, unhealthy, and dangerous behavior, you are saying yes to your future and yes to your life.